Testing? Testing, test. Okay. Alright, we got the start. I was trying to explain what was going on. So let's start this again. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Gore, and welcome back to my perfect playthrough of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis. Last time, I should say what I did off screen was go around and sell and resell perform the infinite item trick with the dungeon key. I no longer have that in my inventory because we need inventory space coming up soon for the 3 trials of the King of Swaffham. He will not part with his ring until we actually complete each of his 3 trials one by one. So, I'm gonna do... Alright, here we are. Already done all the shopping I wanted to do as well. Be sure to get the Carmine shield. It is not only the best shield in the game, but this is the only time you can get... Well, technically we have plenty of chances. All throughout this entire live stream, just treat that as your last chance at getting the ultimate shield in the game. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Now, unfortunately, from here on out, navigating these parts is going to be difficult. None of the NPCs will provide you keys to this to future territory. In Swaffham will actually provide... Yeah, I'm gonna have to start spamming areas more than ever. And yes... Oh shit, where are we? Alright, where are we going? Alright, Alright, we want to head south. And yes, there are literally no maps that you can get around these parts. God damn it. I hate not being able to one-shot these guys. Alright, where do we go now? Do we go left? Do we go east or west? Alright, we want to go east. We need... So yeah, I almost forgot the enemies we are no longer strong enough to one-shot anything, even with super strength. The enemies that we are strong enough to take on are super in one shot, are super fast, or have projectiles. So I'm literally, so my recommendation for this part is to just use use an actual world map. And that makes us even stronger Cyclops. At least it's just one of them this time. Sure enough, it still doesn't go down to one hit. Oh, black slimes. Oh wait, there's just two of them. Okay. More black slimes! I just turn my head and I'm already in a counter. Bye. I think we have to go up here. Oh. We need a level up. Alright, let's open this. I'm gonna take this ruby brooch and use it straight away. Once again, well, here's a map of the area. Good. So yeah, you have to find these maps. You literally have to venture into these parts unknown and find the NPCs that have them. A minute. Right. Okay, so we were heading the right way. That is Ivory Cave. Okay, we can one-shot these guys. Moreover, they don't have any spells. They just sort of move around randomly. Who knows? And we need to be a bit sparing with our EXP because we don't have... Because there's no inn in town. And oh yeah. Something worth knowing too, this is the only time in the entire game that you get to visit the Ivory Cave. Which is what this place is called. You need to use the white key to open the store. And from here... Alright, I wanna... head north to receive the map. Luckily, this dungeon is only a single floor deep. I'll take the hits. So yeah, the ruby brooches are already kind of handy. I'm not quite sure when they expire though. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Luckily, this is the only chest in this dungeon here, so we have the map. We want to fill in every single map in the game. Or perfect playthroughs. Oh, dodged getting hit back there. But the best part about the Ruby Brooch is that for a while, I can actually greatly reduce the number of encounters I get. And yeah, all the other dead ends are just that, they're dead ends. Always good to navigate swarms without the need of using an expensive spell. And more of these yellow brains. Out. Open the store. Alright, it's just a blank square, so I want to save my game here for our next Archfiend battle. I want him to be on top of me. Alright, fine. I'll just take the hit so I could be done with them in 3 hits. Why I faced the left? That was weird. So now we have the white crystal. We defeated our first of 3 archdemons. Huh? Alright, that was weird. So now I'm gonna head right back to where I came from. I'm just gonna use the spell to deal with those mushrooms. Here we are taking out these gargoyles, or I guess bats. And we need to use the white key to open the store. And make our way out. And by the way, if you don't... Once you leave this dungeon, you can't ever come back here. Well, you can, but it will just be that one door. And you'd have to be spinning around just to... when fighting these enemies. Let's take on this eye now. So we're heading back to the old castle. And I literally have to start taking damage from time to time because it's gonna be damn near impossible to evade encounters, and magic is expensive. We still need at least one luminous cast, and we may need to use additional spells in case of and items in case of emergencies. Oh. So this is the first trial done. Let's return to the king with the white key and the crystal. And the reason why we can't return to and explore Ivory Tower again after this is literally because the key in question is loaned to us. Choice. Alright, let's head back to the king. Oh yeah, anyone who's watching, be sure to cast your vote between Bonanza Brothers and Flicky, because I will only be keeping the poll up for a couple more. I'm gonna make the deadline the end of this weekend. Once this weekend's up, that's it. I will no longer be polling these two games. Give me the white crystal. The ring? Well, I did consider giving it to you. I've decided against it, but find the red crystal and I may reconsider. This crystal is in the Ruby Cave, a pleasant place just to the southwest of here. The Blood Demon guards it, but you'll just swat it out of the way, I'm sure. Here, don't forget the key. Hurry back now. Yeah, cheap bait and switch. Yeah, maybe we should just kill him. None of the guards are gonna help him, even though it's their duty, because he treats them like shit. But yeah, because the key was lent to us, we won't be able to revisit the Ivory Tower. Though you could still technically get random battles in there, you can't get you won't be able to open their chests anymore, because you can't open chests before doors. In front of doors or ladders, you cannot open a chest. So where do we go now? Alright, we want to head west then south. I should probably consider putting the poison shield on so I don't have to worry about the poison status. Alright, so the Ruby Cave is 2 stories deep this time around. But where is it? Well, the map said south and west, so that's where we're gonna go. Luckily, the map that we got on our way to Ivory Cave does cover this entire region. And that cave right there is the last cave we need to go to, and that dead end is just that, a dead end. Alright. So now we need to cast another, use Luminos yet again. And yeah, he took back as I said, he took back the white key, so now we have the red key for the Ruby Cave. First order of business, well, we could go straight up the stairs, but I want... Oh. Alright, that makes perfect sense. Gonna go straight up. We need to level up soon. Let's take this ladder. Let's take the hits. So we have to, alright, we go this way. There's the map for the first floor. I'm gonna take the other ladder. And by the way, all the other dead ends are just that, dead ends. You know the saddest part is that wasn't enough to one-shot any of the enemies here. Now there is a spell that can literally one-shot any enemy in the game. Not just any enemy of the game, but regardless of location. It is the ultimate offensive spell. We're only about 1600 EXP away from a level up. 1621 to be more precise. At least these mushrooms aren't shoot projectiles at me, and we got our level up. Thank you. And we need another 54,000 EXP for level before we hit level 23. Good. Alright, and we wanna go this way. Yeah, my attacks require 3 hits to kill anything. Where are we? Oh! Yeah, I was so confused. And by the way, the ruby brooch I used is being put to very good use right now, as it has greatly reduced the encounter rate of this place as well as every other place. Good. And because we got the map, I should reiterate once again that all other dead ends, apart from the one behind that door, is just that, a dead end. There's no items for us to pick. There aren't any items for us to pick up. Good. I'll probably need another. Yeah, I'm just gonna use that. These guys are insanely fast and evasive, and oh yeah, they shoot projectiles. Good. Oh, we need to take a step back, so in case we have to worry about chests. So I believe that these caves all have mutually exclusive. Okay, good. They all have mutually exclusive. Oh, come on! They all have mutually exclusive stat boosting items that are effectively insanely rare drops. Unfortunately, we can't turn our asses around. Talk another 20,000 Kims and 15,000 EXP. Alright. There's a red crystal inside, let's take it. And we are about 25,000 EXP away from another level up. Now, why am I not using any of my spells to just get out of here and return to town? Well, because we need to hit max level as part of our perfect playthrough conditions. So, and trying to shortcut your way to max level is not ideal. I just... Oh, good. So we need to go upstairs. Here for the stairs. It is absolutely imperative that we hit level 31 if we want to hit max stats and be able to one-shot everything once again. So we go up these, we go up this ladder, and turn our asses around, use the ruby key, red key. And now, once we talk to the king again, deliver him the ruby crystal, we can no longer fully explore this cave. Good. So before we enter this third and final cave, we do have to return to the king to deliver him his crystal. These enemies are the reason why I'm equipped with the poison shield. It's these guys are very sturdy, they don't take a lot of damage from magic attacks. So I need some way to protect myself from the poison status of the ailment. So from here on out, I think there's gonna be some discrepancies between level ups, so... let's talk to the king once again. And return him the red crystal, and the red key. I have the red crystal too, but one easy task remains for you. Fetch me the blue crystal from the Sapphire Cave far to the west. The gray demon that guards it should flee in terror from the likes of you. You'll need this key. Yep. So now we can no longer explore the Ruby Cave, but, and just like the previous caves, this is the one and only time that we can fully explore the Sapphire Cave. And, oh yeah, spoiler, it is the largest cave in the game. So nobody's voted on the between Bonanza Brothers and Flucky. Right, and alright, good. So, yeah, now we go to that cave that we previously ignored and enter. Come on. Yeah, the Ruby Bruise has now officially worn out. Good time. But because this cave is so huge, we have to be super stingy with our magic. And there's the cave entrance. And of course, they want to use Luminos. Blue key. Alright, and we want to try and navigate this gargantuan cave. Where we go first? Alright. I want to go north. Let's open this chest and see what's inside. Skeleton armor. Let's take it. Basement floor, and here's a map. Yeah, that was the same map chest as before. Where are we? Okay, this is just a dead end, so we're gonna backpedal. And now we want to head south. And we're about ready to level up yet again, so I don't think I should need to worry so much about. We need okay, good. And of course, we are getting bombarded with random encounters. Where we go here? Yes, we want to go this way, because that leads to yet another map. Of course, they sprung those projectiles on us. And it's another level up, and we are about 55,000 points away from yet another level up. So I will say the bright side of fighting such powerful enemies or enemies in such large swarms is that you get a ton of EXP out of this. Alright, and I want to go down here. Technically, both paths lead to where you want to go eventually. This way is shorter. So, let's go up here. Oh, I was reading the map incorrectly. That was the wrong way. This is the right way. The map to the first floor. And the reason why I'm going out of the way to take these area maps is because this is the only, just like the previous caves, this is the only time you will get to explore these caves. I find how there's so many of these points of no returns all of a sudden. There's a gate jewel inside. Sure, let's take it. It could resell just fine. I'm gonna work my way back to the ladder. Wow, I managed to fight through these guys without taking us. Alright, let's go take these guys out. So we're about 50,000 away from another level up. Now we want to go all the way around the perimeter here. That should take us to the 3rd floor. Navigate this, go pricey. Prices. Alright, and I'll say we're gonna take on these yellow brains then. And the ones with the orbiters. I think these brains are based on an enemy from either Alien Storm or Alien Syndrome. Or we can't go. We only have access to this lower half. Oh, where do we go? Alright. Yeah, I think this is just a straight path to where we need to go next. Now we're on the 4th floor. To go around this entire perimeter now. Amazing that there are slow-moving enemies that we can still one-shot at this point of the game. I'm just gonna keep walking backwards. And that's just a dead end over there. There's no items there. Or mushrooms. This must be a mushroom only floor. Let's just keep doing this. It's on here. Open this chest, is there a map? Now we are just gonna walk backwards down this ladder. And now we're in the lowermost floor in the entire game. And I want to go here. Where do we go here? I think we're going the right way. Let me check which direction to go. This way. Wait a minute. Is that right? We go down there. Yeah, this is the way to go because there's nowhere else. No other way to get this map. Just head down this dead end. And this should be the map. Alright, now we head down the ladder. And now, we head back down the ladder. Whatever. Now I have to figure out which way is down, which way is up. This is the right way. Now, this isn't the way to the chest. That's actually all the way down the second floor. But that locked door does lead to a very powerful weapon. Not the ultimate weapon, but the penultimate. Alright, let's go. Alright, got him. You open the chest, there's critical sword inside. Let's take it. Alright, and now we return to the steps where we came because all those other dead ends. Repeat after me, they are just dead ends. There's nothing there. Alright, Alright, now we head down the next flight of stairs. Or actually up the next flight of stairs because we're going... Alright, here is the... I think this is the final map of the area that we need to pick up. Side of this here door. There we are. We go down here. And there's the map. Now we take it. And I think we now have eliminated the entirety of the Sapphire Cave. So now, we go resume even deeper, take on the Gray the Gray Demon. Right, and oh. We're so close to level up. Alright. Let's just quickly use a spell here. And a save state. And I don't think we should have any troubles with even with super strength. 5,000, 20k. That should be enough for a level up. Yes. Level 24. This time we need 49,000 more experience points for next level up. Yeah, we're leveling it fast. And of course we should take the blue crystal with us. Because we still need to level up somewhere, I'm just gonna navigate my way back to town. It would be in our best interest to just use our spells. To exile this cave normally. I think this is, but we are several levels behind as far as max level is concerned. And I want to be able to catch up before it's too late. Alright, we just have to... Just 2 views, jeez. Alright, let's go. Come on! Well, I did say we need the experience. Of course, they spawn an enemy right inside of us. So he took instant damage. So even though we're pretty deep into the Sapphire Cave, and it'd be way faster just to exit out here via mat and then return to Swaffham via magic. Again, I need the experience. By the way, it's not just necessary for perfect playthrough completion. If you want true max stats, you absolutely need to get your character at max level. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This ain't good. Oh well, we'll probably just use some medicine whenever we run low on health. No! Come on. I'm just gonna spam Arios. We need to go all the way around to reach the end. And I'm not interested in chasing these guys either. Wait a minute. I want to just keep on using Sparios. Let's use some medicine. And the next time I'm probably going to use is the Ajate Jewel. In case I absolutely need to. At least these are movie mushrooms, so killing them shouldn't be that much of an issue. Wait a minute, where am I going? I think I am going the right way, actually. By the way, the stat boosting items are extremely rare, and frankly, it's not worth using them to max out your stats when there are better options. Glitchy options, but better options nonetheless. Go here. Okay, and let's go take these stairs. Definitely go around the perimeter here, and I'm just gonna use this to take care of these mushrooms. They fire homing projectiles, so I don't want to deal with the hassle of dodging and then trying to two-hit them. Come on! One step? I just gotta use these to deal with most swarms, unless I know I can either one-shot them or get out of the way if need be. So, or they don't really do anything like these guys. Alright, we are at the exit to this dungeon. Alright. I need to use the sapphire. Sorry, the blue key. To lock the door and then open it. Now it is high time to return to Swaffham. Oh, I just gotta use the... Yes, we are. That's all I recovered? The object jewel? Gee, that's not a rip-off at all. Alright. Now, I'm not gonna bother returning to Keltwick to do some Kim farming, because not only that would have been quite excessive, but we don't really need to. We can probably complete our Kim farming right here. We need 24,000 more XP before we're ready to move, before we are ready to call it a day. I mean, we're very much near the maximum amount of Kim that we can hold, anyways. Alright, that's nowhere near enough at P, so I'm just gonna return to the Sapphire Cave to level up a bit. At least until I get to 680,000 EXP. And now I'm getting absolutely swarmed by enemies. Alright, let's just... So this is the only time we can actually enter this place. want to get myself to just on the cusp of leveling up. We have 11 more uses of that spell left. Make that 10. All right. It locked behind us? Yeah, I had to sort of guess where the door was. That's why I was just going back and forth on a 4-tile hallway, so to speak. So I wouldn't get lost. We are nearing the level 25, I think. Five more casts left. Oh, no, never mind, we level up. Wait, how many casts do we have left? It looks to me about 55,000 EXP till next level up. Hopefully we'll get that next time. Of course, now that I'm trying to make it back to town, getting swarmed by these super fast, massive enemy swarms. Wait, let's go. Wait, let's talk to the king first. Because we're done with these caves, we no longer have to revisit them. And now let's go, now that we finally completed his 3 trials, let's go get that godforsaken Ring of Earth. If he doesn't give us what we want, we're gonna kill him. At last, all 3 crystals are mine! All mine! What? You want my ring? Why, you insult— Okay, sheathe your sword. No need for violence. Here's the Ring of Earth. Now, good riddance to you. Be gone. You will get nothing more from me. Alright, so yeah, what a douche. I'm looking for another job. Have you heard? No, there are no other openings. I wonder if Cartagena were to invade, if they will actually attempt to coerce these guards to betray their king. Because he's so cheap. Our king hasn't worrying about the evil Cartagenans. Yeah, he's worried about, but not as worried as having those precious jewels. Unfortunately, when you speak to all the ruins, you have to go through 3 keys to get there. People here tell of a treasure. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Every master we've ever had has quit because our king is so cheap. It's incredibly generous for a skinflint like him. The people here tell of a treasure that is hidden in nearby cave. Yeah, got it. 18 years ago, the town of Excalibria was destroyed by Cartagena. You see that ruined town, you'll know the fear that Cartagena inspires. As well, they're pretty hard to find these parts, yeah. We're in your Swaffham, travelers. Our king may be stingy, but as far that is. So let's go see our fortune one last time, because the next town does not have a fortune teller. Now, spoilers, our next town will be our original birthplace of Excalibria. Furthermore, even though we have the 2nd best weapon in the game right now in our inventory, we don't actually need it. So let's sell it back for 5,000 Kim. Alongside the skeleton armor, which we found as a rare drop, as an enemy drop, and the critical sword. Let's see. This is by your very last chance in the entire game to make any purchases in this town. There's 1 more piece of armor left for us. There's technically 2 more pieces of armor for us to equip. And one of them is a cursed armor, which will help us with max stats. The other is our ultimate armor, which we will be able to pick up on, so there's no need to buy anything else here. The Carmine shield is the ultimate shield in the game, so be sure to pick that up right here and now if you haven't already. And finally, well, as far as swords goes, we have yet to stumble upon our ultimate weapon, and there is a 2nd cursed sword for us to pick up as well. These items, however, need to be found and cannot be purchased in a shop. If you aren't operating on super strength, I'd highly recommend holding on to that critical sword for the time being. But if you are like me, then there's nothing to worry about here. So yes, be sure to pick up the ultimate weapon. And not that I think these spells are any good, because I tried them out, and the only one that I could maybe understand using is Argentos, but there is something much, much better that we are about to pick up soon. So I would completely skimp on these spells, but if you're curious, this is your last chance to pick those up as well. Item shops are just generic for the time, so that is about it. And by the way, the reason why I am not going to move to the next town, A, we're about an hour and a half into our perfect playthrough, and B, into our current live stream, B, once the next town does not have a church. So once we set out, it'll be a long time before we will be able to save our game, because once we leave for Excalibria, we are not coming back. that is our next episode. Our homecoming, so to speak. And nobody voted today, so I'm ending this poll here. So, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to tune in tonight for weekend rentals. This will be a special Father's Day special, so to speak, so tune in for that. Leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. With all out of the way, this is Mike Horn, sign out.